everybody to a MotoGP 21 video. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe and the notification bell. If you do, thanks a lot. We are carrying on with our Moto3 career. We've got the Jerez and Nieto circuit next, which we shall go to now. The Red Bull Español.
Hello and welcome to the Jerez de la Frontera circuit for the opening of the traditional Grand Prix weekend in Spain. Let's not waste any more time. The first free practice has already begun and we're about to see the first riders out on track. The weather forecast for the session is perfect, so riders and teams will be able to concentrate exclusively on fine-tuning their performance.
Okay, so that's good to know. At least we've got good weather. So, first thing, tools of trade, track, top speed, clean lap, gain access to Q2, and race pace is our development tests. We're going to start with top speed and track study as normal. Become familiar with the bike. We just need to do loads of laps. We're going to do the changes to the bike setup that I always make.
So we can see the riders
acceleration,
discussing changes to the bike setup.
Not low traction.
Times like these,
low acceleration apply.
Detail can be extremely important for improving lap times.
They can, Gav. You're right. They can. So we shall just do the electronic control unit, ECU for short. Power mapping 2, engine 1, traction control 2. We've got full fuel, so that doesn't matter. We shall save that setup. Go with the other setups that we've made as well. So let's get out on track and see how well we get on through free practice.
Or whether he's trying out something for the race.
Okay, so that's free practice finished. We got the quickest lap of 1:49.9. I don't think that lap is gonna do us for quali. I think they might get quicker. Obviously, our quickest laps are 1:4.93, which might be good enough.
We're back at the
but yeah, we're a bit closer in this circuit, which is just what we wanted.
Are about to get out on track and battle it out for the top grid positions.
So we made it through to Q2, which is one of our objectives. John McVie has as well. We've only got to ride 100 kilometers, and we've done 74. So, first things to do is to load. I didn't want to do that. Oh well. We think we've got the same setup anyway, so it doesn't matter. So, we're going to go for our soft front and the medium rear. As we always do, we'll just check that we've got a medium front and a hard rear for the race, which we have, so that's good. Okay, so just check the fuel, 7.7. That should be fine to get us around with power mapping 3 if we need it.
His bike is ready.
Let's get out on track and see how well we can get on for a Q2.
To set a lap time, or whether he's just testing out a change of setup.
No, we're going to set a lap time, Gav. Okay, so here we are, out on track. Our first flying lap. John McVie's a 1:51. We can definitely do quicker than that, but to be fair, so can the CPU. They can definitely, or the AI, they can definitely do quicker than that as well. So here we go. We're going to start our first hot lap. Onto the brakes nice and late for turn 1. Use a little bit of rear brake, but not a lot. Nicely done through Michelin. Round turn 4. Very quick corner this one. Down by 0.25, but that's not that much, which is good. Or a bit wide there. We'll pick up the late apex though. A little bit of a slide as well through Cedar Ponds. Coming down just after the bridge is your braking point, 0.3 up. out of Danny Pedrosa's. Nicely done through turn 7. A lot of crashes at the weekend in turn 7. Oh, easy. Jorge Martinez, Aspar corner, turn 8. Bit of a wobble. We're okay. We're up by a second, or down by a second, so that's good on time. Here we go, tipping it in for the fast right-handers. Oh, a little bit of a bump on the old curb there, going into Jorge Lorenzo corner. Bit wide through there. Not the best lap we've done through there, I don't think, but not the worst. A 1:49.4. Let's just we'll just give another lap, see if we've got any more. That was a bit slow through there. Try and pick up some more speed coming out of this corner, which we have done. We're only down by 0.1, so that's good. Going wide through here again though. We'll pick up the late apex. Front tyre's very hot. Everyone's starting to go quicker as well if you're looking at the timing board on the left hand side. Onto the brakes for the Pedrosa corner. We're down on time by 0.2. Getting on the gas, helped us out early. We've also lost a bit of fuel. Try and stay off the curbs this time. Go wide, pick up the late apex. A little bit of a wobble into there again. Down by 0.2. This could be a good lap for us. Nice and quick through here. A little bit tentative through there, I think. But we'll see what sort of lap this is. We nailed the exit out of Lorenzo corner as well. Across the line of 1:48.9. That's probably our best lap of the weekend. We shall stick with that lap for Q2. So the 1:48.9 was enough to see us through on pole. We definitely need to look at the
hello and welcome to the Jerez de la Frontera circuit. Just a few more minutes before
difficulty
the Moto3
again.
race.
That's the word I'm looking for. Difficulty. See if we can move that up. Well, I think we're up to 110 now, so
we're looking forward
let's go up to like 115 or push 120.
It's been a long weekend for the Moto3.
There's Daryl Binder. First thing we'll do
we're coming to you from
is load our Jerez setup.
There's just a few minutes to go before the race begins.
Let's just check the ECU, put the power muffin up to 3, change the tyres. We don't want to be on a soft front that's nearly worn already. We want to go medium front and a hard rear, which is exactly what the game tells us we should do. But it's what we do, because we cook the front tyre. Jeremy Arcoba there. And then us at the front. As you can see, we got one, I did show a minute ago, we have one more development test to do. We've got our medium front, our hard rear. Obviously you don't have anything to change for braking for the Moto3 bikes. We've got full fuel. We're ready to start the Spanish Grand Prix at Jerez. Okay, so like I said, we've got Pedro Acosta and Dalbinder using the front, leading the front row. John McVie in 10th, which isn't bad for John. Nicolo Antoletti, our teammate, in 13th. And Carlos Tata, our other teammate, in 19th. And the usuals at the back of the field. Adrian Fernandez isn't normally that low, though. Here we are on our warm-up
Just a
lap.
few moments to go until the start of the...
Okay. When the lights go out, we are a go. Can we get a good start? We're off the line. Darrell Binder's coming up on our right-hand side. He's going to outbrake us into turn 1. Oh, hello. As Pedro Acosta's gone down as he nudges us there. Dennis Foggia's gone down. Jeremy Alcoba went down as well. We're sat behind Darrell Binder at the moment. He's pulling away from us, to be fair. Go into turn 4 where it all went wrong for Marquez last season. Oh, Darrell Binder's used the curb there. That's going to lose him some time, I'd have thought, coming out of this corner. It did. We've got the run on him. Oh, I need to move the power down. Why is he looking behind me? We'll use the... we'll keep using power mapping 3 through the corner. Oh, I'm going to have to use it coming out of this corner as well. We should gain fuel. We'll turn it down now. They were up to minus 0.5. We should save fuel throughout the lap, though. Ooh, Darrell Binder cut straight in front of us there. Fair play to him. We were a little bit tentative with him on the outside, but didn't want to drop it. Turn 9 and turn 10. This is a good part of the track. Darrell Binder's going to compromise his run through the corner, playing defensive there. We're going to attack him. Oh, we're going to go out wide there. He's going to outbrake us into the last corner, Lorenzo corner, surely, yeah. Dive bomb Darren. Oh, who was that behind us? Sergio Garcia, was that? Okay, so we're in Darren's slipstream. He's definitely got the power on that bike of his, isn't he? Oh, we're late on the brakes. That's going to send us very wide. We had a little bit of a nudge there as well, which doesn't help. We'll have to watch out for Sergio. Yeah, there he is. We'll have to be aware of him as we come back onto track. We've got Kaito Toba behind us now as well. We're going backwards here. To turn 4. Can we gain some time through this corner? Closed in on it a little bit, but not enough. They're always slow coming out of this corner though. We'll get the speed on them. Can we go past Sergio Garcia? We're not going to, I don't think. We'll try and outbrake him as we... no, he's going to outbrake us into turn 6. Droza corner, we'll have him on the flip. Whoa! As we touched there, we nearly lost the back end. Into turn 7. Wasn't a very good turn for John McVie either at the weekend. Oh, that was sloppy onto the brakes there. We're going to stick it up the inside, a bit of a rub there. Okay, so we got past Sergio Garcia. We're up to 2nd again. See if we can start chipping away and get some time back on Darrell Binder as he's pulling away from us here. Oh, Darrell's gone wide. We'll have some of that. Well, Darren's gone wide, sorry, not Darrell. That was our personal best lap, and I think Darrell Binder just put in Darren Binder. Keep saying Darrell. Darren Binder put in the fastest lap before Pedro Acosta beat him to it. We're going to go past him into turn 2. We'll hang him out. That was a proper block pass, that one. Okay, we're in front. We're up to 1st. Coming into turn 4. Let's see if we can start chipping away and getting some good lap times. Nicely out of Cito Bonds. Oh, someone's gone down as Romano Fernandes crashed. Coming into Danny Pedrosa corner. Under the bridge, DHL sign on your left. The last one, you touch your braking marker. Nicely through there. Easier on the acceleration of turn 7. Darren Binder is 0.8 behind us at the moment. Hug that curb a little bit too much there, I think. Nicely onto the brakes for turn 9, that was much better. Still 0.8 in front. Oh, it's gone down, 0.7. Oh, we're going to get track limits warning. Whoops. That's only 1 of 5 though. Hopefully we don't get a long lap penalty. Nearly up to a second. As we're chipping away, this has got to be our quickest lap. 49.5, quickest lap of the race. A little bit of rear brake, that must get round the corner there. Darren Binder caught us up on that straight, I think. Although he's quite good on the brakes, he might have outbraked us into turn 1. We come into Cedar Ponds, use the curb. Don't ride the curb, but just hug it. Oh dear, Kaito Tabor and Xavi Artigas, Yamanaka, they've all crashed into Cedar Ponds corner. Onto the brakes for Pedrosa's. Nice done out there. Sergio Garcia's actually got past Darren Binder now. Didn't see that before. Looks like they fought each other. They've held each other up a bit. We've gained nearly 0.4 of a second on them in this lap. Oh, easy. Onto the brakes, a little bit of a wiggle. As we're slowly running out of grip on that front tyre, especially well, both sides actually, left and right hand side. Looking at the tyre wear on our heads-up display. Oh dear, another track limits warning. That's 2, we've only got 3 left. Let's not ruin it for ourselves as we come out of Lorenzo to start the penultimate lap. We go across the line, it was 150, that was a slow lap from us. As we struggle with front end grip. We just need to maintain the gap behind us though. Oh, rear end grip's not brilliant either. Turn 3. Into turn 4. Nicely done through there. Coming up to Cedar Ponds. Nicely done, that was good as well. Oh dear. Sasaki's gone down, I think that was. That is something about Moto3, they aren't afraid to crash. Oh dear, we've gone very wide there. We might pick up a third. No, we didn't. Thought we were going to get a third track limits warning. I suppose we didn't gain any time through that day. Onto the brakes and out the corner. Oh, back end sliding out again. We're starting to get the no grip on the rear tyre as well now. We're still a second in front even after the going very wide into Pedrosa's, or out of Pedrosa's, should I say. Well, that might be why Darren Binder and Garcia are fighting with each other as Binder goes second. That's a better line through there. Able to carry a lot more speed through that corner then. Into Lorenzo's. Very slowly there, and out. To start the final lap. We come up to the line and underneath the skyscraper, not skyscraper. Can't remember what they call that now. It's not skyscraper. Flying saucer, that's the one. Onto the brakes for turn 2. Ooh, we're going to go wide through there as well. We're struggling for grip. We're still a second in front of Darren though. Turn 4. Going to go wide here as well a little bit. A little bit wider than we normally do. Into Cedar Ponds. Oh, Darren Binder's crashed. Darren Binder has gone down in the last lap. We could hear the bike behind us. He was catching us. It was down to a second. He was pushing for the last lap. Maybe pushed a little bit too hard. Dennis Onchu has now been gifted third place. Out of turn 7. Into turn 8, nice and easy. We've got a big lead now, nearly 1.5 seconds. Not as much wiggle through there. Coming down to the last time, going through 11 and 12. Down to a second though. Sergio Garcia's catching us up here. If there was another lap, there isn't though. We're going round Lorenzo's for the last time as we come out. We're going to use the curve on exit. It's under a second lead, but it's a lead nevertheless and a win for us at Jerez. One of my favourite tracks, this.
Their lap of honour. Let's take a look at the final classification.
So there it is. We've got the win.
Race.
Sergio Garcia second. Dennis Onchu picking up that final podium place at third. Carlos Tatai, big shout out for Carlos Tatai in 8th there. That's probably his best finish of the season. So we got 100 points. Pedro Acosta in second, Masia in third. Our team is still top of the team championship by 35 points. Carlos Tatai picking up 8 there, which helps out the team as well.
This rider has been able to impose a frantic pace on today's race, and now he and his mechanics are rightly going to party.
Gotta love scenes of us at Parc Ferme. Never going to get bored of seeing that. Okay, so reputation. We got all of the objectives we needed from the team, including the race, so that's good. We've got 5,000 and we got the 6,158 for the GP. As for this, passed 2 of those and passed the 4, so we passed all 6 development tests as well, so that's brilliant. Get those development points in for our bike. So we got technical staff management, one thing. What have they got? Have we got a new candidate? Yes, we have. He's not very good at engine. Let's reject him. It's good that he's got aerodynamics, but we don't need that just yet. We've still got a whole season, so we've got 2 weeks to frame. We've got 3 weeks to engine, so we've got a payment salary for that. That's our next race, is Le Mans, which we will pick up in just a second. We've got, that's our development test, so by Mugello we're going to have our frame and our engine upgrade, which is good. So yeah, like I say, we're top of the championship. We're going to keep with our technical staff management teams as well. We're going to go for, I pressed the wrong button there, didn't mean to press that. We're going to go for the France Grand Prix at Le Mans as our next race. Hopefully, oh no, we don't get an upgrade. We don't get an upgrade at this one. We're going to do the same again. Our quali's going to be raining. That could be interesting. That's our first wet session. So we'll see how we get on in qualifying. Haven't never ridden the bikes in the wet yet. Could be rather interesting.
Hello everyone and welcome to Le Mans. We are joining you live from this legendary track to open the French MotoGP weekend. The tension is palpable. Mechanics and engineers hard at work sorting out the final technical details before the start of this official session. At the moment, the track is covered with thick banks of clouds, but the weather forecast for this session seemed to rule out any risk of rain.
Yeah, it looks like practice is going to be fine, but it'll just be quali that's wet. So we're going to locate tools of the trade, get the 100 kilometres. We might have to do that because we're going to need as much data on this track as possible, with it being raining in the next sessions. Or not the next session, sorry, the previous sessions. not previous. Qualifying sessions. I'll get there
You can
eventually.
see the riders and engineers
Rear wheel
discussing
sliding.
changes to the bike setup. At times like these, even the smallest detail can be extreme.
Change that, and
It
we
looks like there's a bit
change
of excitement
acceleration
in
as
the pit.
always.
Engineers and
Low
mechanics
acceleration.
approaching the rider and trying to understand what to change on the bike.
Let's save that setup. And, oh no, wait a minute, we didn't do the ECU, did we? No, we didn't. Turn that down to 2 and a 1 and a 2. We shall save that and get out on track. We've got the fuel, we've got the medium and medium.
There's movement in the pit. The
Let's get
mechanics
out
are
there and see
preparing
how
the
we can
bike,
get
and
on.
The rider seems very focused. Now, let's see if he can improve his time.
Okay, so free practice was pretty good for
Let's
us.
have a look at the graphic.
We're a lot
Which
quicker than
riders
what I
managed to
thought
get
it was
the
going to
best
be on
times.
this circuit. I didn't go for the difficulty up, which we will have to do for the next couple of races and the next rest of the season, because we're nearly 2 seconds in front throughout the weekend.
Here we are back at the track, waiting for the
So this is
second
going to be the
qualifying
interesting one.
session to start.
We've got a
18
wet
riders in it,
session
but only
for
one will
qualifying.
Start from pole position.
I think we're just going to
into
have to see how we can get on. Oh, Nicola Antonelli made it through to Q2. Good on him. Let's load the setup. This is for a dry track setup, so this might be interesting, but it's just our basic setup. We're going to go for a bit of a traction control overhaul, and maybe some extra. No, I don't need extra braking. Yeah, let's see how we get on in the wet. You don't get any medium compounds, it's just the wet standard medium compound.
There he is, heading out on
Obviously,
track,
we've got the
and we'll
see-through
soon
visor
find
there.
out
That
whether
looks
he's
pretty
looking
cool.
for a quick lap time, or whether he's trying out something for the race.
Q2 in the wet. Our best lap at the moment was a 150 and a 148.6, which has put us into 4th. We're just going to see if we've got anything else. I've picked up decent track position with Guevara in front of us. So we're just going to sort of see how this goes in the wet. Oh dear. Up by 0.1. We're going to lose a little bit of time coming out of this corner though. We were wide through there. Losing with the slipstream going down this corner a little bit. Down by 0.2, but that's okay. I'm not very comfortable in the wet, I have to admit that. Right, main straight, or back straight should I say. Let's get this slipstream. Use them as a tow for this long straight. Definitely helps with the Moto3. Well, it's down by 0.1, but isn't what I was hoping. I thought we were going to get a better. Oh no, we've gone wide as well. I think this is probably going to be the best lap we can have, eh? We've only got 5 minutes left. By the time we get in and out, we'll only have one shot. We're just going to settle with this lap, whatever it is. It's going to be a quicker lap for us, which is good. What's that one? A 148. So we were on the. We didn't make it to the front row, unfortunately, but we are within the top 10, and we were the last or the first rider in the 148s with a 148.002. So we're going to start from the grid.
Hello, all you
from
race fans. We're joining you from the. Here we are then, live from the Moto3
John McVie's on pole, so it's good to see a Brit on pole.
Riders
It seems
and
it's not us.
engineers
It's
talking over
back
those
to a
last
dry
few
track,
details
so we will
before the
stick
race.
with the setup that we had. We'll get rid of those tyres because we don't want medium and medium, we want medium and hard. So, ECU, we're going to keep the 2 and the 2, we're going to move it up to 3 to get us off the line. We've got a couple of places to take on the line as well, so we need to get a good start. We don't want to go backwards, Okay, so this is it. Let's make a start. Two Petronas boys, 1 and 2, and Pedro Acosta. Tato Suzuki on 4th as well. Nico Antoletti 11th, which is good for him. Gabriel Rodrigo 15th, he's quite far back. Carlos Tatine 20th, which isn't brilliant from him, but not terribly bad. As we go round for our warm-up lap. So, let's pull the clutch in. Let's get a decent start. Not a bad start. We've got some places to make up. We've gone past one already. And another one. So we made up 2 spaces. Maybe 3. Oh dear. We'll tuck ourselves inside here. Oh, Alcova's gone down. Oh dear, we're going to track warning for that one. Blast past us there on the acceleration. Old Cavara, we were following him around for Q2, so we might as well follow him around again. Oh, Aminio right up the inside of us there. That's going to compromise our exit slightly. We didn't even get the drag up the hill. Can we get him on the brakes? Possibly. We're going to go wide. Going to go very wide, in fact. That's going to bring Mino back through. And Artigas. As we go onto the brakes for the hairpin. We might have done Artigas on the outside. Oh no, we didn't. He's come back on the inside. Let's use power mapping 3 for the power of the straight. Get behind Mino. Can we go past Mino? Yes, we can. No point tucking ourselves back in behind Guevara. We'll play defensively, use the inside. Oh dear. We're going to get another penalty for that one. Or warning, we don't get a penalty yet. Oh, I thought Mino was going to touch the back of us there. Guevara's looking behind him. I wouldn't worry about us at the moment, mate. Onto the brakes. Last double right-handers. Bit wide there. Oh dear. They're going to gain. Yeah, they're going to pull away at us now. 1:48. Obviously it's the first lap, so it doesn't really have that much context. We gained a lot of time into this corner. Pulled a lot of time back in that corner actually. That was good. Going to lose it coming out of there though, using the curb. Down the hill. Ooh. Onto the acceleration, easy on the back end. Onto the brakes, turn 7. Keep the inside line this time. Early on the acceleration there, a little bit of a twitch. Look at them all trying to use track positions. Oh dear, we're going to use... We're sorry about that, mate. Oh dear, Darren Binder's gone down as well. Darren Binder. Guevara crash, that was our fault. Dennis Foggia and Mino are going to come by us after we had to go off track. We're going wide. Unfortunately, we collected Guevara. Penalties and stuff were strict. You should be able to get a long lap penalty from the race directors, but I don't think you can in the game yet. Might be something they bring out for irresponsible riding. So we've got Tata Suzuki second, John McVie in first. He's trying to convert that podium place. We're going to try and catch up to them. Suzuki done a 1:44.5, we've just done a 1:44.8, and that was with going wide into the hairpin. Let's see if we can get our head down and get a couple of good laps in. Round turn 3, turn 4, underneath the Dunlop Ridge, down to the Chapel, onto the brakes. Nice and easy, we picked up a lot of time there, that was good. It's under a second. Onto the brakes under the sharp one. To turn 7, round the corner. Easy on the acceleration. That was better out of there. John McVie and Suzuki using all the track there. Nicely done at the hairpin there. Onto the acceleration a little bit early, but that was good. That was better than our last time out. Onto the brakes. Through the windy bits, turn 10. Love that bit of the circuit as well. Tip it in, a bit wide. We're catching up to them though. We're nearly down by, or we're nearly up by half a second now. I normally lose some time through these corners though. I'm going to use the curb again. That was our quickest lap, and the quickest lap of the race, 1:43.9. That's a good lap. That's better race pace than we had for a free practice 2. Oh dear, didn't want to wheelie that. Easy on the brakes into here. We don't want to go wide. Keep tight to the curb. They're pulling away from us. It's now 0.7. Easy round. John McVie went a little bit wide there, but we're not going to be able to capitalise. We're too far back. We've got a nice, healthy lead for 4th place. Xavier Artigas. Oh, I thought I was going to go straight over the top of that curb. Yeah, we're in front of them by nearly a second and a half, so that's good. Much better line through there. Lost a lot of time coming out of that corner though. To the 2 boys in front, John McVie and Suzuki. John McVie's looking behind him. Worry about what's in front of you. I don't know why they do that. It's really annoying. Oh, a little bit of a wobble. We're going to go wide. We're going to have to live with that one. I thought we might have got a track limits warning. That's a shame. That cost us a lot. That cost us nearly half a second, I would have said, if not more than that. We're going to have to work on these last 2 laps if we want to try and catch up with the 2. We might have to just settle for 3rd place. Be fair to John McVie and Suzuki, they are just plain out quicker than us through some parts of the lap. We were nearly a second slower than our last lap out, which wasn't great. Need to keep that gap Artigas behind us to a second, which it's back up to a second now. Onto the brakes, going into the hairpin. A little bit tentative into this corner then. It's up to 1.5 seconds now. They are slowly pulling away. We'll just have to maintain the gap to Artigas behind us, I think. We need to increase it a little bit. But it's Pedro Acosta now. Pedro Acosta has got past Artigas, so that's not ideal because he's someone that will probably be able to bridge that gap. We just have to keep the flaps clean. At least we made it around that corner this time. So it's still Suzuki to John McVie to us for the last place of the podium. Xavier Artigas has just gone past Acosta there as well. Turn 3 for the final lap, turn 4 for the final time, and under the Dunlop Bridge. Ooh, bit of a wheelie. We don't want a wheelie there, especially coming over the top of that hill. It's going to send us wide. Pedro Acosta and Artigas, I think, we're having their own little battle, so our gap to them is increasing. Just the gap to... Oh, McVee's up in front of Suzuki now. Can't be good for McVee, get the win. Oh, John's gone down. John McVee has gone down. Such a shame for John. He's been overtaken by Pedro Acosta as well. It's cost him the podium. We've been gifted second place, where John McVee obviously pushing just a little bit too hard in the last lap to try and get away from Suzuki. We also lost some time to Pedro Acosta there, but we're going to keep the second place, I would have said. Ooh, nearly anyway. We could have lost the back end then. That wouldn't have kept us second place. As we go round the final corner. Here's the last of our tyre that we've got left, and across the line we finish second.
While the riders complete
Where did John McVee finish? John McVee finished in 5th.
Final classification
Suzuki
of the Moto3 race
was first. We got gifted second place. Where was Carlos Tatay? Had the quickest lap of the race as well. Well done, Carlos Tatay. Okay, so there's the championships. With that win, Suzuki's come up to 3rd. He's got past Masia, and then it's Pedro Acosta in 2nd, and us in 1st. Our team is still leading the championship as well.
But this second place finish will earn him 20 precious points, meaning he's still in the running for the next few races.
Second place at Parc Ferme. Obviously, celebrations are a little bit different, but still good. Still a good 20 points for the championship, so we can't be upset with that. Okay, so we got the reputation, 4,500. Got the credits. We got the development test points as well. We got all of them. So we have got our frame upgrade, which does mean we can upgrade another part of our frame, a better reactivity. Let's go for that one, I think. It's only 500, although we can afford the others, but that's technically the next one to do. Okay, so next race we get the frame. Obviously that's the week we got the frame. We got the engine upgrade as well. Let's just change the engine upgrade to the next one in. Okay, so we're going to carry on in the next video with Mugello and Cataluna. Yeah, so if you like these videos, hit the like and the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe so you get the next lot of videos, and the notification bell so that you get the notifications of my videos as they drop. With that said, we shall change it up to 110, and I shall see you all in the next video.